Hello great people, African traveler again. So today is a wonderful day and I'm taking this opportunity guys to take you guys on our trip as we head to Meru. So today on this trip we're going to take you guys all the way from Nairobi through the Thika road. This was one of the biggest road in this part of Africa for the longest. I still believe it's still one of the largest, one of the widest road. At some section it has about 12 lanes. So we're going to take Thika road, we're going to pass Thika town, which is still among the biggest town, and the Thika road was about 45-kilometer road stretch all the way from Nairobi to Thika town. So this was part of the fast widening of the road because it's one of the busiest road in Kenya as well as in Africa, as it connects all the way to the northern corridor, which leads all the way to Egypt, passes Ethiopia, and leads all the way to Egypt, as well as it leads through the northern Kenya, as well as Mount Kenya, the eastern Kenya, as well as the northeastern Kenya. So it's one of the busiest road, and we're going to use this road and then gonna join KENOL MARUA road that is currently under expansion. It's an 84-kilometer road stretch. So we're going to join the 84-kilometer KENOL MARUA road that is going to cost about $273 million road project that is currently under construction. And unfortunately, when I took you guys before, so we're not going all the way to Marua. We shall take a turn when we get to a town called Makutano. So when we get to Makutano and take our right turn all the way towards Meru. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and I will be updating you guys as we go by. Thika Road, popular known as Thika Superhighway, was one of those major projects undertaken by the former late President Mwai Kibaki, and it has really transformed the face of this road. As you can see, towns like Ruiru, Juja, Kenyatta, all the way. It's like Nairobi and Thika are joining up in a faster way that you can imagine. There's a lot of apartments, a lot of businesses that are setting up around this place, and this just get to show you how much a road can transform an area and change the face and the look and feel of an area. So as we pass here, I always see new apartments and new establishments setting up. And yeah, I hope with the major road development undertaken by Jubilee government, it will have the same impact across the country as well. Right now we are on KENOL MARUA road, the 84-kilometer road stretch that is under construction all the way from a town in KENOL in Murang'a County all the way to Marua, I think in Nyeri County. It's an 84-kilometer stretch that will greatly open the northern corridor, making it easier for people to move all the way from Isiolo all the way to Ethiopia, as well as fasten the movement of agricultural products from the rich, fertile, the larger Mount Kenya region as well. And so it feels like the road project is slightly slowed down in terms of the pace of construction. Did the road a few months ago, and there's not much change from the previous time to date. I hope the pace of the construction of the project will resume at a faster pace sooner than I can imagine. And this road will play a very big vital role in opening up the area. As I can tell you guys, I've used this road several times, and all the way from KENOL. When you get to KENOL, every day there's usually a hectic 2-3 kilometers stretch of traffic before you get to the Thika highway, the dual carriage. So this road is going to really play a big role as soon as it gets completed. So right now we are at Mwea, so the Mwea irrigation scheme in KIRINYAGA County. So this development scheme started in 1954 from the Tebere section with about 65 acres in irrigation farming, and has since grown to the current gazetted area of about 30,050 acres. Out of these, 22,000 acres have been developed for paddy rice production, while the remaining area is utilized for settlement, public utilities, and growing of subsistence crop. Since then, the expansion has been done to the freehold area, referred to as the outgrowers, surrounding the scheme by a total of about 4,000 acres. Hence, the total area under paddy rice production in MIS is 26,000 acres of irrigation farming. I was also informed that there's still an expansion in the different part of the scheme, so I hope one day I will go and show you guys with the building of additional facilities such as dams. So I hope one day I'll be able to show you guys that development. So Mwea currently feed the country. 50% of the rice in the country comes from Mwea. It has very unique aroma, and aroma specific to this area. As you can see, it's one of the most beautiful place in the country in terms of farming. Rice field when they're growing and usually look very beautiful, kind of like a golf field, very uniformed, straight, flat, and yeah, it's really beautiful. So that's about Mwea. Adjacent to it is this Mwea town. It's a very small town, and with one of the biggest stopover in the country called Nice Digital City. We brought you sometimes here. One of the biggest stopover in the country is in Mwea. Like they build a very huge stopover that would rival the town itself. So make sure if you didn't watch the video, create time so that you can also watch. So we finally arrived in Embu town. Embu is a municipality located approximately 125 kilometers or 78 miles northeast of Nairobi towards Mount Kenya. Embu served as the provincial capital of the former eastern provinces. So right now Kenya has counties, but initially before the promulgation of the new constitution, we used to have provinces. We used to have 8 provinces, and in the eastern province, which was among the biggest provinces, provincial capital of the eastern province, and currently serves as the headquarters of the eastern region in Kenya, and it's also the county headquarters of Embu County. Located on the southern eastern foot of Mount Kenya, the municipality of Embu had a population of about 65,000 people in 2019. It's a commercial hub of the central eastern part of Kenya and provides an avenue for trade, tourism, and highway transit between the national capital and the northern frontier. Yeah, that's about Embu. Also here you'll be able to see the Embu University that is coming up very nicely, as well as is one of the most greenest parts. So all the way from Embu to Meru, I think is one of those really dense green area, and it's super fertile, produces a lot of food and cash crop that feeds the whole country as well as export. So we will see a lot of dense greenery all the way from Embu all the way to Meru as we journey together. our journey today, I hope you guys really enjoyed the journey. You could see a lot of greenery, a lot of beauty, the infrastructure, the road is super nice, a lot of curves towards Chuka, and we finally come to the last town of our journey today. So if you haven't watched our journey from Chuka all the way to MARUA, Meru to MARUA, please go back and watch the last two videos that we've shared with you guys of our trip from Chuka to Meru as well as Meru to MARUA. You will love it. This place is beautiful and is magical. So the last town that we are ending our trip on today is at Chuka town, and Chuka town is a town on the eastern slope of Mount Kenya in Kenya and about 65 kilometers south of Meru town. It falls within THARAKA NITHI county and the former eastern province between 1992 and 2009. Before the promulgation of the new constitution. Chuka was the capital of the THARAKA NITHI district, split off from the Meru district. So THARAKA NITHI district was further split into Meru South and THARAKA district, Chuka remaining as the capital of Meru South. Later, Meru South and THARAKA were merged, or amalgamated into THARAKA NITHI county that we have today. So it's still the people of Meru who still reside here, the THARAKA people, and the town has grown tremendously over the last decade with very nice infrastructure within the town, roads and everything, and also with the development of Chuka University has really opened up the town to greater heights. So the university has really played a big role in the expansion of the town, as well as the good work of the governor who's really improved the infrastructure as well as market. THARAKA NITHI is one of those counties that I see all the roadside market a bit well constructed, well structured, and not the normal vibandas. The main market is also well constructed. So good work, good job to the county itself. We come to the end of our day today, so don't forget to like, subscribe and share as well, and don't forget our previous video that I've shared with you guys earlier. So with that, we say goodbye and good time wherever you are. Thank you.